Alrighty everybody, here we are, next day. Here is the removed strap. Right there. We'll get some replacement bronze bar stock. Put that there. That's where the strap was. And yesterday, it was brought to my attention that lifting it up, we may not have enough clearance between the rudder and the hull. So we might still have to drill out the shoe or the skeg. So anyway, we're going to continue on. However, I took measurements and we're about 45 inches to where this post can come out. So I've got to dig a hole about 4 feet. Let me get my tape measure. Got to dig about a 4-foot hole minus about a foot. So we essentially have to dig a 4-foot hole down into the ground. So today's hole digging day, because we're going to have to do that regardless whether we have to drill out the shoe or not. The nice thing is we still have the straps on the boat, so we might get lucky and can, you know, if we need an extra inch or two, get the lift and just lift it just a hair, but we're going to try and avoid that. So anyway, that's where we're at, and we are going to continue on from there. Anyway, I'll get back with you guys once we know. We're going to try and lift it up, but we don't think there's going to be enough clearance because that shoe's about 2 inches, give or take 2 or 3. We don't really know how deep the post goes into the little shoe there. So we'll find out here pretty soon. I'll let you know, but as for right now, it's time to dig a ditch. And here's one thing I meant to show you guys. There's our brace rod right there. And we're going to get it into the frame. And we're going to turn this on. And these aren't Starrett dial calipers or anything. This is a 5/16, so we'll need 5/16 bar stock. And I already took the measurements on our rudder post. Hey, buddy. I already took the measurements on our rudder post, but it's 1.25 inches minus the barnacles, so it's 1.25 inches. 1.76. That's just going to be paint and corrosion. So there it is, 1.75. So those are some of our measurements. So anyway, we're going to start with that. I meant to show you guys those measurements on the last video, but anyway, 5/16 bar stock and 1.25 inch rudder post. 1 3/4 inches, not bad. I wanted to show you all this, because this is what happens when you find a good boat yard. The people help you. They just, well, here's a shovel, good luck. I wish you the best. Thank goodness it's not me. Nah, it's very helpful. And it's very nice. Whenever somebody helps you. What do you need from me, Jake? Alrighty, so those are 3/8 rivets holding on that shoe there. And we did it just like we did the strap. Drilled out one side and popped them out. And so that's that. The next thing is, ground's a little tough, so we're going to see if we can lift the boat up enough to get the, once we're to that point, we're going to lift the boat up enough to see if we can get the shaft out. That's going to be a booger bear, a bugaboo. Anyway, we're just making progress, a little bit at a time. Okay, so ran into a little snag. I'm gonna put this right in one shaft. Could have pulled it out today. We'll put the camera right in line with the shaft. If I can get below that cable. And if you look, you'll see that there is a prop right in the way. So we've got the rudder ready to drop. Everything's good to go. Everything's disconnected. Pulled the stuffing out of the stern tube, so there's no problems there. But because of the alignment of the shaft, and I don't know if that'll pick up, it has to come down right where the prop's at. So we're going to have to take off the prop, pull the shaft out, disconnect it from the transmission, and we're going to see what all that entails. Then once we get it pulled out, then we can actually drop the rudder. So this is going to be quite the undertaking. So anybody contemplating this, just be mentally prepared, because you better have a week or two and watch all the videos. So anyway, that's where we're at. But glory to God, if I have to pull this shaft, which I'm going to have to, we'll replace the cutlass bearing. Then the cutlass bearing will be brand new. We won't have to concern ourselves with that for a decade or however long. All the rudder, that'll all be brand new. This will be brand new. The strap, the boot, or the shoe will be brand new. By the way, it's just massive. This is it right here. So this is my hand. And I'll be honest with you guys, this looks like copper to me. Looks like solid copper. Now everybody's gonna say, well, that's what bronze looks like whenever it oxidizes. Yeah, that may be, but there isn't any part of this boat that, to me, that hasn't looked like copper. I mean, even the rivets look like they're solid copper. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna see if we can find a place to actually see if we can get some information about all this. Maybe somebody knows. Who knows? But anyway, once this is done, man, she'll be a solid boat for many, many years to come. It's just part of it. And that's that. Anyways, glory to God. We'll be in the Caribbean here in no time at all. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow we'll continue. That's nice. It's just, oh gosh, I love those lines. Look at those lines. Anyway, tomorrow we're gonna start in on day 97 of the Rudderathon. No, we'll get that shaft out and we'll continue forward, so it'll be all right. Anyway, glory to God. And it's days like this that'll make that crystal blue water even sweeter.